welcome back to Blackbird Studio.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to make icons in Blender. For example, Photoshop or Blender. So I think I'll do Blender first. So I'm going to add in a sphere, a UV sphere. I'm going to increase segments to like 64 and the rings to 32, I guess. Or maybe even more. Let's try multiplied by 2, multiplied by 2. There we go, okay. Now I'm also going to set the camera. I'm gonna press Alt-R and Alt-G to reset the camera to the original spot, or the origin point, I guess, for the 3D cursor, and then move it up like this. And now I think well, I'm gonna duplicate this. Actually, no. I'm gonna press Shift A and add a torus and give it some more geometry. Just gonna add some zeros to the end of these. And then scale it up a bit. Like so. And now, I press Shift A and add in a UV sphere, another UV sphere, and then I'm just gonna move it move y-axis a little. And go to top view by pressing numpad 7, and then I'm gonna rotate it on y-axis 90 degrees, so that the geometry is going this way. I'm gonna scale this down, move this here, scale it down some more, and then I think, I'm not sure if this is the best way to do this. But I'm just gonna select half of this side and then move it like that. So that is looking good, I guess. And then I'm gonna change the transform pivot point to the 3D cursor, and I'll rotate around like this. Okay, I'm gonna do it like that, I think. Okay, great. I'm gonna duplicate this and then rotate it like that. Duplicate it and then rotate it one more time. And maybe rotate this more like this and this like that. Kinda looks like the Blender logo, I guess. I'm gonna duplicate this one more time and then scale both of these down like that. Great, now I'm going to go into the colored, what's this called? Material preview. Yeah. I'm gonna select all these, and then I'm gonna go to, well, actually I'm just gonna select the outer torus, and then add a new material, and like, also a little like, no, I can't do that. Make it orange, like so. Like the red is a full green, Okay, I guess that's good. Okay, and then if I select all these, the other ones that I want to make orange, and then press Shift, and select the outer torus, and then I can press Control L and link materials, and now all of these will have the same material, and if I change it on one of them, it changes it on all of them. So I think I'm gonna make no, I think that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna make the inner sphere. Maybe if I can scale it down a little, like that. I'm gonna make it blue, and then this, I'll just keep it at white. Now if I press 0, I'm gonna move it on the y-axis. Oh no. Just move it on the z-axis upwards, and then select the light and press Alt R and Alt G, and then G on the z-axis. So it's lighted from the top. And if I get a rendered thing, it doesn't look very good at all. Currently, but it will once I finish this. Maybe I can turn it into a sunlight and put the strength down to like 4, or maybe 2, maybe. And it actually doesn't matter where this light is; it'll always light the same. It just matters about the rotation. But I'm gonna leave the rotation how it is. Okay, now if I go to cycles and then change the background. Well, no, actually the background should be good how it is. I can render it out. And there you have the blender icon. So the next one I think I'm gonna make, because this is actually really fun. Let's do maybe Twitch. Or maybe that Xbox icon. But no, let's do Twitch. Yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna open up Twitch and then just so I can see the icon down here. Okay, great. The render looks pretty good. The resolution isn't too great. So again, I'm just gonna delete everything. Delete, press X, delete, and go to solid shading. Press Shift A and cube. Yeah, okay, so for this, I'm going to, one sec, my screen just went blank, it sometimes does this. Okay, I'm gonna select this face, move it on the y-axis, move it forward a little, and then extrude it down, and then go into the solid, not solid, wireframe shading, and then move this point G on the x-axis, press GX to move it on the x-axis, like that, I guess. And then, okay, I'm gonna actually press Control R select this and then press GG. And do it again. And then select these. And extrude them down and then scale them on the x-axis 0. But now, if I select one of these points, there's actually 2 points. So if I select them all, or actually if I just press A, select everything, and then press M, and then by distance, it'll merge everything by distance, and it'll remove 2 vertices. Down there. Say that it removed 2 vertices, and now if I click, there's just 1 vertice. Okay, now if I press A, and then scale it on the z-axis, actually this would be over there, like that. I think like that is good. And there's 2 like eye things, I guess. What you'd call those. So I'm gonna press Shift A, add a cube. And I'm gonna press 0. And actually, I'm gonna move the camera down like that. I'm gonna try to find the cube. For the eye, scale it on the y-axis. And then duplicate it. Well, actually, I'm gonna undo the duplication and move it up. And then press Shift D to duplicate it. And then move it on the x-axis. Okay, also there's kind of like a shadow look. So I could just like tilt it like that. But no. Maybe if I move the camera. No. Okay, I think I'm gonna press Shift A and add a plane and scale it. Now if we get a rendered, there will be some shadows. Actually, there won't, because I need to rotate the light to the side like this. Rotate on the z-axis like so. Okay. Okay, I guess that works. I'm gonna go back to solid shading, and then I'm gonna select this, add a new material, and change it to black. And then I'm gonna select this, and then the one that has the black material, press Ctrl L, and link materials, like I did for the blender icon. And I'm gonna select this, and this is just white, so I'll keep it at white. Actually, I'm gonna make a new material and then change the base color, increase the base color. Delete. Okay, and then for the background, okay, for the background, I don't know, what should I do? I guess if I tab into edit mode and extrude it down, and go back to solid shading, and then press A, and then Control B to bevel it a little. Or actually, no, if I just select the top, and then go to edge select, press 2, and then shift select all of these edges on the sides, and then press Control B to bevel it out. And also you can increase and decrease the amount of bevels with the scroll wheel. Okay, I guess that's good enough. It's also like pink, I think. Yeah, add new material. Make it like purplish pink, I guess. Oh, okay, also, there's a black outline to this, so I'm gonna press A, and then extrude it out, and then scale it on the, well actually, I'm gonna go to face select by pressing 3, and then alt select all the outer faces, and then extrude it out, and scale it on the shift Z axes, to scale it on the X and Y axes, but not the Z axes. And then I'm gonna press Ctrl B to bevel it some more, like that. And then I'm going to new material, assign it, and then make it black. Okay, down here that bevel doesn't look remotely good at all. How can I fix that? I'm just gonna undo the bevel, and then I'm gonna go to top view and then press Alt, select this, and then press Shift Alt and select these, and then make a new material, assign it, and then make it black, and press 0 to go to the camera view, and then I'll render this out. So render, and also to change the render settings, go to this camera icon, and then yeah, go to the camera icon and change the render render sampling is what it's called. Increase to that to like 1280 is what I usually do. But I'm just gonna keep that at 128 for now, just so it's way faster. And you could render it in Eevee if you want, but it doesn't look as good. The shadows don't look good at all. But yeah, cycles works well for this. And I could have added some more bevels on the edges. Maybe next time I will. I'm just gonna actually save this image. I think this looks really cool. Save this as Twitch.png, I guess. Great. Close that down. For the next one, I guess I could do the Windows icon. No, that's too simple, I guess. What about let me show the desktop. Steam. Ooh, yeah, Steam. Okay, close that. Close Twitch. Where am I going? Okay, there we go. Delete this. Delete. And then Alt R to reset the rotation on this, and then press Alt G, and then move it on the Z axis, light, and then press Shift A and add a cylinder. And I'm gonna add some bevel to this, so press Ctrl B. Well, actually, first of all, I'm gonna press Shift A, add another cylinder. Again, I'm just gonna increase the vertices, like 100 or something. Now, if I select the top and press Ctrl B, and bevel this out a little, just a slight bit. Okay. Move the camera down, actually. And then I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to scale it down, move it up, scale it down again on the z-axis. Wait a minute. I'm going to change it back to medium point. It was on the 3D cursor last time. Okay, so how is this gonna work? There's a little circle over here. If I duplicate this, or no, actually, like last time, I'm going to press Shift S, cursor to selected, and Shift A, and add a torus. And scale it down, just like I made the blender icon. I'm going to move this up. There we go. And then I think this might actually be kind of... How am I going to do this? Maybe if I just select one of these edges over here and then turn on proportional editing. No, I want to like... Okay, this is gonna be really simplified, I guess. I'm gonna duplicate these, scale them down here. And then I'm just gonna add a cube to fill in these. I'm going to turn off proportional editing. And I'm going to change it to normal. So now if I press G on the z-axis, it'll move like this instead of up and down. GZ. And then press 7 again. Or actually 0 on the keyboard. Like this, and then scale it down. And then maybe if I extrude it in this, well, wait. I need to scale it on the Shift Z axis, on the X and Y, but not the Z. And then I don't know why it's scaled on the Z. Oh, right, because I'm in normal. I'm in the normal view. Okay, scale it on the Shift Z. So I'm gonna scale it on the Z. Or no, just move this thing on the Z axis. Like this. Select the bottom thing actually. I'm gonna move it up. Now select this. I think this is the last icon I'm gonna make. Okay, G on the Z with this one selected, and then extrude it out, and then scale it on the Shift Z. Oh, no, not selected. Scale it on the Shift Z. And then G on the Z axis. With normal selected. I'm having to switch between them a lot. Okay, and then scale it. Go back to global. Scale it on the Shift Z. I guess that's good enough. If I press Control B and bevel it out a little. Like that. Okay, I think, okay, wait, there's one more thing right here. Rotate this, just put it right there. And then if I tab into edit mode, select all these, and then press G. Like that. How am I gonna... Select this. Move it there. Whoa, what just happened? And then press Ctrl R to add a loop cut right here. Select these. Move them there. Maybe do it another time. There we go. Okay, now for the colors. I'm gonna scale this down, just so that everything is the same height. Actually, no, scale these up a little. Like that. And press 0, and then render it out. Or actually, materials first, and then render it out. Go to render, and then maybe some metallicness. No. Oh. It to cycles, and then select the outer thing, maybe scale it up so there's some blue in between it. Scale this one down, and then yeah, the rest of it is white. And I think we might have... If I delete the light, it actually kind of looks better. So maybe if I decrease the strength... No, the strength looks fine. It's just the outer... This outer part looks darker than the inner part. I think that's probably just because of the bevel, but I want it to all be the same color. Maybe if I decrease the roughness. Oh, increase the roughness. Increase the roughness to almost, like 0.8 or something. That looks pretty good. Also, there's like a gradient, like it's darker at the top and lighter at the bottom. I don't really know how to do gradients though, so what I'm gonna do is duplicate the light and then move it down and then make it a point light. And just actually Alt R and Alt G to reset location. And then power is 2 watts, I think, right now. I'm gonna make that, I'm gonna increase that a lot. But not that much. There we go. And the color is, like that, I guess. Okay, so that's the Steam. That's the last icon I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna render it out. And if you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.